Welcome to UI5 training. So in this session, we will be having some hands-on experience on UI5. Without any further ado, let's get into the topic. So the basic requirement for this training is you need to have this VS Code with you and UI5 tooling. I'll be providing the link for the UI5 tooling in the description. So once you have this UI5 tooling, all you need to do is you need to install the packages required for the UI5. So you need to run this global in order so that it can be accessible across the system. Once you have it installed, all you need to do is you need to run this UI5 init command in order to generate the YAML file. After this step, you need to have this folder structure in which you have the web app, and inside the web app, all you need to have is a manifest file. In the upcoming session, we will be seeing how to write this manifest file and what are the things involved in that. So once this setup is done, you can run the UI5 by using UI5 serve command. So now get our hands on to the code. So as you can see, I have this structure. UI5 basics is a folder, and inside that I have this web app folder. So web app is basically the contents deployed to the web server as a application package. So inside that I am having the manifest.json. For now, I will be providing this in the description. In the later part of the session, we will be learning how to write the manifest.json. And I'm having this index.html. So let's start our UI5 training. So initially, what we need to do is we need to have the HTML file for the UI5 application. For now, it will be a basic HTML code. We will be having this title followed by the body. So I have this basic HTML and I run this UI5 application using UI5 server command, and I have this localhost enabled. Let me click that one. You can see welcome to Brainspace UI5 training. So now, as you can see, we have not started our UI5 yet. It's just a simple HTML. So now we will be adding our UI5 libraries on top of that. So the process of loading and initiating the UI5 is called as bootstrapping. So we'll be having our script tag and we will be having the ID for that. For the demo purpose, I will be keeping as SAP UI Bootstrap. Followed by, we will be having a source through which we can access the resources. So to get the source, what I have is here. So it is SAP UI5 HANA ondemand.com followed by resources and SAP UI5 code. So this is the two things which is pretty much required for the basic thing. So now we'll be using that resources with the basic HTML control. So as I mentioned, it's the process of loading and initiating UI5. So after loading, SAP at runtimes fires a global event, and we will be adding our own function in the global event. So let's see how to do that. So we will be having a script tag. Inside that, we will be attaching our function to the init of the global event. So we'll be getting this SAP UI get core, and we'll be attaching the init. And this is a callback function. So we'll be having a function and using our HTML. This is the basic JavaScript and HTML combinations here. So as my server is still running, I'm just going to the and refresh. You can see that is after that SAP libraries are loaded at the runtime, it triggers the global init event to signal that library is ready. So we added our function to the init, which is popped up here. So let's go some deeper into that and use it SAP controls instead of alert. So we will be using the basic text control, which is provided by the SAP. New sap.m.text, which has some properties. Hello, UI5. So where we will be placing this text? So in order to place the text, we need to have an ID. So in the body, I'll be creating an ID called as content. So this text will be placed at content. So now this text control is added to the init and it will be placed on the content. Let's see. We won't get the output in this case. Okay, I think we still have this one. If we remove this one, this text will not be placed because we need to have this library defined. In this case, the text belongs to the SAP M library. So we need to add the basic library scripts here. So in order to do that, we will be adding the property data, SAP UI and libraries. Inside that, we will be providing this sap.m. So now we have the library with us for this required text. Let's run them. Hello UI5. So in this example, we have learned what the bootstrapping is. It is a process of loading and initiating SAP UI5. And we learned how to write the control and how to add it to that global event. So in the following lessons, we will be seeing how to write many controls and how to implement the different views in the UI. So thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Please like the video, comment the video and share the video. See you until next time.